In this video, I'll show you how to create your first PDF template and get it ready for dynamic data from n8n. First, sign up for APITemplate. You'll get 50 free credits. Once you're logged in, click on the Manage Templates. Next, click the New PDF Template button. Then give your template a name. Next, choose Create PDF with HTML, or you can use the visual editor. Select HTML Templating Basics as your starter template. After that, just click Create. Once the template is created, click on the Edit button. Now you'll be inside the HTML editor. You can now click the JSON tab to see some sample dynamic data. This is the kind of data that can be sent from n8n when generating the PDF. Select all and delete the JSON and replace it with a new sample JSON. In the CSS tab, add some sample styles to control the appearance of the invoice. Now let's click on the Template tab to design the invoice template. This is where you control the overall look and feel of the invoice. We already have a sample invoice template ready, so just copy and paste the HTML here. You can also use dynamic variables inside the template. For example, you can insert the invoice number dynamically. If you need to render a list, like invoice items, you can use a for loop to go through each item. You can learn more about the syntax in our templating language guide. Once you're done, click Preview to see the result, then click Save to save your template. To find your template ID, open the template and look for the Template Settings panel. Copy the template ID because you'll need it in the next step. Now we're going to use n8n to automate PDF generation. First, create a new workflow by clicking the Create Workflow button. Once the workflow is created, we'll add a manual trigger as the first step. For this tutorial, we'll use an Edit Fields node to pass in the JSON directly, so you can see the result right away. Open the Edit Fields node, switch to JSON mode, and paste in your sample JSON as test data. Next, we'll add an HTTP request node to send the data to APITemplate and get a PDF URL back. You can always check our API reference for the full list of supported parameters. Set the method to POST. For the URL, enter our endpoint URL. Under Authentication, select Generic Credential Type. Then, for Generic Auth Type, choose Header Auth. For the Header Auth credential, click Setup Credential. Use XAPI key for the name. Then copy your API key from the API Integration tab in APITemplate and paste it into the value field. Next, turn on Send Query Parameters and add a new parameter. For the parameter name, enter Template ID. For the value, paste the template ID you copied earlier from the Template Settings panel in APITemplate. Then, turn Send Body on. Set body content type to JSON. Then use an expression and paste a JavaScript expression into the field. Finally, click Execute Step to run the HTTP request. The response is the link to your generated PDF. And that's it, your PDF automation workflow is ready. With n8n and APITemplate, you design the template once and let the workflow handle the rest. No more manual formatting. We used a manual trigger to keep things simple, but you can easily expand it with schedules, webhooks, or cloud delivery. Ready to try it? Sign up for APITemplate and build your first workflow today.